right by the camera. I say you get right by the camera. You move all the way, get close to the camera.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom, better known to you as America, but we know it as the land of Uz, land of the Chaldeans, you know, and all the Arsareth and all the above, man, etc. But we are the brothers from GMS, Port City Mobile account. You know, like I say, we come week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom called America. But before we start, we're going to give turn to the east, with all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. We're going to give double honors to all apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom. Shalom. All right, we just going to get right into it, man. We're going to bring out the first precept, that Ezekiel 94, straight to the point.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, that's the Lord telling the angel to go and smite, man, because why? It's spirits that are created for vengeance, if somebody want to hold that. You know, the spirits that are created for vengeance, so the Lord told the spirit to go and smite, man. And smite means to kill. Everybody that don't have that mark of exemption from judgment, man, the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, which is that mark goes into the wah. And like I say, it's a mark of exemption, man, from judgment. You know, it's two types of mark. It's the one mark you want, and that's the mark of exemption from this judgment, man.
I got that spirit.
Oh, you got it? Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
To appease the wrath of him that made them. You know, and we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh is the father of spirits, man. He created all spirits, whether they be good spirits or evil spirits, man. You know, you got spirits on the left-hand side, which are demons. They do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You got angels, righteous angels, man, that also do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, on the right-hand side.
Right.
You got to bring that some more.
You good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 29, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Yeah, all those were created for vengeance, man. Read that one more time.
Fire.
Fire, meaning the lake of fire. Thermonuclear missiles, man. And like we finna get into with this lesson, the digital currency, man. The digital currency leads to that other mark. That other mark in which you don't want, man, because that leads to the lake of fire. You will be judged for receiving that mark, man. You said fire.
And hell.
And hell.
And famine.
And famine.
And death.
And death, man. You know, because hey, it's lamentations, mourning, and woes in this Bible, man. You know, we understand the sweet part of it, and we understand the bitter part of it, man. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a complete balance. He don't deal with one side without dealing with the other side, man. Got some on there? That's it on that?
It say all these were created for vengeance.
All those were created for vengeance, and those spirits, they bring on that vengeance, man. Whether it's causing you to starve, basically, they working on the minds of the elites right now to cause this global famine, man. To cause this food shortage, you know, to cause them to bring upon World War III. You know, you got it.
Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Teeth of wild beasts, man. Let's just deal with that for a second, because hey, if a motherfucker get ate up by a dog, you know what I'm saying, got lacerations all in their face everywhere, ultimately die. That's judgment from the Lord, man. That's what it means to feel Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he can bring your worst fear upon you, man. You got it.
They said what the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Yep.
Then verse 31, it says, they shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Hey, so that's like you got a player. When the coach call on his number, hey, it's time for you to go out there and do your job, boy.
Right.
You know, the quarterback got the ball in the huddle. You say, all right, we're finna call on number 88, receiver, wide receiver. Right. You finna run this route, bam. All right, so when you get back up to behind the center, hike the ball, hey, it's time for you to do your job, baby. Right. Because your number has been called upon. That's just like with the angels, man. When the angels get called upon, they happy to do their damn job, man. To appease the wrath of him that made them, man. And that's what's going on right now. These spirits are active right now, man. That's why you see people getting shot up in goddamn road rages. These cops going ham on these Eves, Jakes. All the above, man. That's these spirits created for vengeance working on the minds of these fucking people. These 2/3 and these heathens, man. Because you all got to die.
Hey, if I might add, that's just like the Lord said, hey, I know what you can do, all right? You get out there and go do your thing, you know, go out there and please me, you know. Hey, that's the spirits, man. The Lord created spirits for vengeance, man. Hey, and they ready. They ready to go out there and do what they're capable of doing, man.
And the perfect example is when the Lord had a council with the angels, the king that killed that one king. He had a council with the spirits on who could come up with the best idea to kill one of them. I forgot which king it was. If somebody know, you know, and one of the kings was like, I'll be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophet. You know, and that was, and the Lord was like, yeah, I like it. You know, but under fire, the tornado, those are spirits as well, man. Even if Esau or use his weaponry or whatever, it's still spirits that the Lord sent forth for this man to even attempt that, to do it, man.
I got you. Let's see. I'll start at verse 18. This is 1 Kings 22 and verse 18. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me but evil? And he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. See, the Lord controlled both sides, man. The Lord is ambidextrous through the Spirit, man. Like that lesson we did. He controls the left-hand side, and he controls the right-hand side. Ambidextrous meaning, you know, just a carnal sense, somebody that can write with their left hand and write with their right hand, man. You know, the Lord does both, man. He is a complete balance, like we just stated. It says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said, on this manner, and another said, on that matter.
So they make a suggestion, shit, and I goddamn be the arrow.
Right.
I'll be a mighty man with a sword. I toss him off the horse.
And suggestion box. Verse 21. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. See, the Lord gave him basically dominion to persuade him and to prevail, man. That's like when he gave Satan the authority to go and tempt Job. He told him to do whatever you please, but just don't kill him, man. See, the Lord is the ultimate judge, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the ultimate judge, man. It's gonna be his will or death, man. Ain't no fucking free will, man.
That like if a motherfucker get caught in the elevator, the Lord put the spirit on the elevator to close up on his ass, man.
Yep.
The evil spirit or righteous, you know, a spirit was on that elevator to close on your ass, man, to kill you.
Yep.
That movie, what's the Final Destination? You know, that shit happen in real life. Those be spirits allowing you to get took out, like how a lot of people get took out in the worst way.
Be strategically set up, you know.
Oh, man. It says, I'll read again, verse 23. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. But I think that was pretty much the point that you want. Yeah, that was pretty much the point, man. You know, that spirit said he will be a lying spirit, man. And he was persuaded, and the Lord gave him dominion that, you know, he would prevail in being a lying spirit, man. You know? So that's what it means to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because he got those spirits that are created for vengeance. You can't even see the fucking spirits, so how you gonna defeat them? Right. You got to stay spiritual. You got to stay prayed up. You got to stay on Yahweh Shem Yahushua team in order to survive, man, because the Lord say he ain't gonna put no more on us than we can bear. And with the temptation, he gonna make a way of escape, man. So you got to trust in him, man.
Yeah. This Psalms chapter 68 and verse 19. It reads, blessed be the Lord, Yahweh, who daily loadeth us with benefits. Even the Lord, even the power of our salvation to me. Verse 20. It's a lot. Say, he that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto God the Lord be, unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua belong the issues from death. You know? So if somebody died, man, the Lord did it, man. Everything that go down in the earth is sanctioned of the Lord, man. It's counsel that go on in the spiritual realm, and it gets sent out upon the earth, man. You know? And that's why the scripture tell you that I seen under the sun a place of judgment. You know, and the earth is up underneath the sun. When the sun rises, what's up underneath this planet? You know, ain't nobody goddamn floating up under the earth. You know, just floating out of space getting judged. No. They on the earth and getting judged upon the earth, man. Every morning do the Lord bring his judgment to light.
That's right, man. That's right, man.
That's just like the scripture say, basically, you know, roughly paraphrasing, a fowl shall not, you know, go down unless the Lord ordained it. You know,
right, man. That's right.
Because these are the Lord's instruments of killing and judgment. You know, the sword, Esau, Edom, the militaries of the earth, the UN, the teeth of wild beasts, these spirits created for vengeance that we can't see, like the brothers were saying. You watch videos on YouTube, you could see apparitions, you know, hovering and shit that you can't see with the naked eye, and that's the Lord's judgment, you know.
You be able to see it with the camera because the Lord trying to show the world, man, through the internet, through the unicorn, man. Can't see it with the naked eye, though, like you said. The Lord allow you to see what he wants you to see, man. You know? Yeah, you got it.
Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, it's like you're 6 and 7, and when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And death, definition, I'm just getting the definition in the blue letters. It say the separation from the body, from the spirit and the soul. it's and the word hell, it means the grave. And you know, it says hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth, which that's Esau. It says, so like what? Oh, so like yeah, so like that's a miracle. It say to kill with sword and hunger, and with death and with beasts of the earth.
And what is going into is the destruction that's going to come upon this place. Going into the concentration camp, the starvation, and all these different plagues. That's what that pale horse represents. That's going to hit America, man.
See, that was it on there?
And all that, that pale horse is going to have a whole bunch of spirits created for vengeance with them, man. You know, the spirit created for vengeance is going to jump off that motherfucker and go crazy, man. Then we get y'all got Ezekiel 9.
Ain't that Proverbs 21?
You might need to start at the top.
Ezekiel 9.
Ezekiel 9. What's that?
Proverbs 21, where it say a man's goings of the Lord. And then cause hey, you got CERN, which is, you know, Esau fucking with the particles, the elements. Hydro collider. Hey, that's the Lord doing that.
Trying to open up portals and shit.
Yeah, he is opening up, you know.
Yeah.
You know, opening up different portals and shit. Demons, you know, bringing demons. That's why people getting so wicked. That's why, like you were just saying, all these it ain't nothing goddamn to go on World Star Hip Hop and see a motherfucker busting out the goddamn pickup truck. Had a bitch. You know? It ain't nothing to see that. That's something that usually don't happen. That shit happen like all the time now. Motherfuckers get killed over a fucking road rage incident. Motherfuckers shooting in the car, kids in the car. They don't give a damn who in the car. They just busting. Just cause you cut them off. Or you driving too slow. Just cause they mad, man. You know, and those are spirits that Esau releasing into the earth with that hydro collider, opening up portals and shit. Causing all hell break. And we know he trying to do more wickedness than that. This nigga trying to be he trying to be Yahweh. You know, he trying to be, he is. But he ain't, man.
He trying to be the one.
Yeah.
He trying to be the one that is.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 1. It said, he cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that change over the city, Salakia, that have charge over the city, to draw near, with every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
And that's basically going into the nukes, man. You got it.
Verse 2. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar.
Yeah, and they, you know, it ain't going directly into the nukes, but at the ultimate, you know, plague that's gonna hit this place here gonna be the nuke. See, you'll have to read verse 8 to get the understanding on what was going on in man, what was that? Ezekiel was in Babylonian, it probably not Babylonian, probably Syria. But whatever empire Ezekiel was in, the wickedness that our people was doing, you know, and the Lord brought those death angels down, man. You know, those spirits created for vengeance. You know, every one of them had a slaughter weapon in their hand, ready to render vengeance on our people that were being wicked, man.
Right, bro.
You know, now it's gonna happen again, because when you read chapter 8, you'll see what they were doing, the same thing going on. You know, the same thing going on now, but worse. worse, man.
Yeah, wicked as fuck.
You know?
Verse 3. And the glory of the Most High of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. Verse 4. The Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, and no, we not week in and week out sighing and crying for the abomination done in the midst of Babylon the Great, this wicked ass kingdom which rule the whole earth. You know, brothers all around the world crying and sighing, man, for all the wickedness that go on daily here, man. You know?
And one of the main abominations is them getting ready to bring on that CBDC, man. You know, because the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, it leads to that mark, man. It leads to that corruption. That mark in which is going to get you destroyed, man, in the thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, that's one of the abominations right there. That's basically the main abomination, man. You know. You got some more on that? That sign of prayer. I think that was pretty much the point. Just sign of prayer. Yeah. Go to 7.
Verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Smite mean to kill, man.
Right. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Yep.
Verse 6.
The spirit ain't gonna have no pity, man. The spirit don't have no emotion, basically, man. They gonna do what the Yahweh Shem Yahshua said, and that's that.
Right.
On the precept that there is no anger.
Verse 6. Slay utterly old and young.
Utterly old and young. All you fucking hoochie grandmamas out here, man. You know, they taught your daughters how to twerk, and now your daughters teaching their daughters how to twerk and all that dumb shit, man.
I got it now. There's no respect of person with
no respect of person.
Lord,
that's it, man.
Shit.
You don't give
when
a
you
damn.
going against him or doing something that you ought not.
Yup.
Hey, the Lord will put your ass on it, man.
Yup.
That's why we repent daily, and we hope, you know, for the mercy, the sure mercy to David, man.
Yup.
You know?
And
because the Lord can kill us right now.
No. Okay. Yeah, because like people want to say it was just an innocent baby. Man, nobody has ever perished being innocent, man. Right. If it was a fucking baby, that baby had sins that it did in his past life. Right. And now that it's being brought back on the earth, it's time for you to receive your fucking judgment early. You just received your judgment early. That's all it was. You don't have no more space to be any more wicked than you was in your past life.
Hey, you ain't even get to see the earth. You ain't get to realize where you was before.
All you saw was silhouettes, goddamn, when you were born.
Right, man.
You know, everything fucking blurry. You ain't even gonna get to your vision just yet. I'm putting your ass to death, man. That's the judgment of the Heavenly Father, man. And a lot of you fucking women, y'all getting ready to eat y'all kids again, man. Just like they did in the Book of Kings, man. They saw their children and they ate them. Right. That's getting ready to come back, man. Y'all just don't know it yet.
It happened in 70 AD.
Yup.
All the sieges, when the siege happen, you surrounded. You can't go, can't nothing come in, can't nothing go out.
Wow.
You don't want to suffer that torture and punishment of those who got you surrounded. Guess what? You gonna stay in there and try to survive the best you can.
That's where you can, you know. And that's like you just quoted, or ain't nothing new under the sun. You know, the Lord required that which is past. So what happened back then is gonna happen in these times that we in now, man. It's just all a matter of time. And the Lord is speeding up the time, so it's getting ready to happen fast, man.
Hey, little fat gonna be a snack.
A snack pack. Little fat gonna be a snack pack. Boy, hey, that little innocent bird the shit out of me, boy. He mad at them nukes, boy. Shit, boy, hey, I don't want him. That little innocent bird the hell out of me like that, man. Hey, I'm scared of the nukes, y'all. I don't want him.
Deliver
Us from the old nukes, man. He mad at your whole body getting just a sting like that, man. That was just a sting right there, man.
That ain't even, you know, that ain't even really that hot. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no million.
That's right, 100 million degrees.
Yeah.
And your flesh what consume away at 100 and some degrees.
Hey, that big gonna leave a mark.
Then the Lord make your shit consume away slow.
Oh, you gonna melt. You know how much heat it takes to melt skin, man?
100 and some degrees.
Gonna melt your ass like a candle.
Oh!
130.
Man, that's scary, bro. That's scary, man. That's fucking scary. You
had something else?
Yeah, I was just gonna say to back y'all up. The scripture say Ezekiel 9, the Lord said, go through and slay utterly old and young.
Yep.
Meaning, like the brother said, ain't no respect of persons with the Lord. And like they say with the normalcy bias, you so-called Americans today, you find any silver lining or inkling of hope.
Right.
When somebody come and give you warning,
right.
They're like, oh yeah, they may not happen. No, the Lord said he gonna slay utterly old and young, you fucking Israelites that don't want to turn back to him.
Yo.
And that's what the Lord coming to do.
And just like you say, they say, oh, that ain't gonna happen. Hey, that's why the Lord say, let not the incredulity of them trouble you, man.
That ain't gonna be our lifetime, okay?
Shit. Not on my watch. Okay, yes, I joke. Okay. It's gonna be on your watch, motherfucker. And it's gonna be on your children's watch. Because
Right.
you got grandchildren ultimately.
Right.
You know?
That's it.
Well, verse 6, it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Oh, Lord cold, man. No respect you, man. You got it.
And women,
Yo.
but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
And we know the majority of the 2/3 is gonna be women. Because women outnumber men, man. The majority of the 2/3 gonna be women. The majority of the 1/3 is gonna be women. Because Isaiah 4:1 got to come into play, man. Well, 7 women, and 7 is only a number of completion. It's gonna be way more than that. Women taking hold of one man, man. You know?
It say, and begin at my sanctuary.
Yeah, because the Lord say, hey, judgment gonna begin with the house of Israel. Why? Because we are the ones under that blood covenant, man. We are the ones under that, like I say, that blood covenant, that contract that the Lord made with us, man, on Mount Sinai, man. That's it on
It say, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Ancient man.
Verse-
Was one supposed to have all the knowledge to teach the young men.
Verse 7, and he said to them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain, go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city.
Yep. City of Jerusalem, man. And we are the city of Jerusalem, man. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. This right here is basically talking about a spiritual city now. You know? Hey, it's finna get real out here, man. All right, now we can get into that, because that's what we come out here to do, to sigh and cry for these abominations that's being done in the midst of us, man. If you ain't sighing and crying for these abominations, then you must be with it.
That's why I say, woe in 2 Ezra 15, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Because if you in this world, the Lord say, if you got the love of the Lord, the love of the world, the love of the Lord ain't in you.
Ain't in you,
Roughly
man.
paraphrase.
That's right, man. And if he don't love you, that means he gonna destroy your ass, man. Because like I say, the scriptures say the Lord only loves those that dwell with wisdom. What wisdom? The wisdom that he given us, man. He giving it freely, man. Freely.
Not the wisdom of the world,
Right.
because the wisdom of the world is foolishness
Yeah.
to the Most High.
Yeah.
Real quick. This Isaiah 58:1, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah.
And that's what we do, you know. Video after video, we crying aloud and we sparing not, man. Because we don't care about a motherfucker feelings and all that old bullshit, man.
Right, man.
It ain't about your feelings, it's about thus said the Lord, man.
Right.
Hey, with the Lord, feelings get hurt. That's just like with your kid, you'll hurt their fucking feelings, man. Your feelings don't fucking matter. The
Right.
Lord know what's best for you. Fuck your feelings.
Right.
You know, the Lord ain't our friend. He our Father, man.
Damn right.
No.
Hey, you got to be a man of the Lord before anything, you know. You know what is getting on people. You know, hey, correcting other people. Hey,
Correcting your damn self too.
right, man.
You can't be a hypocrite in this truth.
Yeah, we get hurt too. You know,
Yeah.
shit. You get cut too.
Right.
You know, going through the truth.
Damn right, man.
Coming into the truth. We ain't just coming to the truth and ain't have no spot, no blemish. No, we had to change. We had to fix shit, and we still constantly daily gotta fix shit. Gotta work on things, man.
Yeah.
You know, because we not perfect, and we, you know, humble enough to admit that we need the Lord, man.
All right,
You
man.
know, we sick. We need a physician, man.
All right, man. Position of value, man.
Yeah.
Because when you get to swinging that sword, you liable to cut yourself, man. You know, that's being a hypocrite to cut himself, man. You know, that's why it's best not to be a hypocrite in this truth, man. Especially when you get to judging, man. You got to judge yourself first and foremost before you try to judge somebody else, right?
You literally feel it when you get cut with these scriptures.
Yeah, you do. There you go. You got one, brother?
Yeah. This 2nd Ezra 14:14, it says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man.
And mortal meaning that you can die, man. Mortal is flesh. Flesh is bound to die. Immortality is when we get those new bodies, those incorruptible bodies that are not gonna sin, man, whatsoever. Gonna live forever, man. That's what being an immortal is. See, right now we're mortals. We're seeking for immortality when Yahweh shall come back with those new bodies, man. That's when immortality shall take upon us, man. You got it?
Beautiful. It say, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Because this flesh gives you a weak nature, man. When you always trying to do things that please this flesh, man, you take on a weak ass nature, man.
And ultimately being caught up in the world that's going to be destroyed.
Right.
You caught up into some shit that's going to be soon non-remember, not even going to be fucking remembered, man. It ain't going to be no plaques of fucking America, man.
Hell no.
And you caught up with the burdens of this place, man.
No.
That's why the Lord going to intercept our people as a thief in the night, man, because they ain't fucking paying attention, man. And they caught up on bullshit that's gonna be soon gone. This shit over with, man. It ain't no future for Babylon the Great, man. You shouldn't be trying to establish shit if you ain't got nothing already, man. Fuck that shit, man. Focus on your how about Shem Yahushai, and all these things gonna be added unto you, man. And I don't want nothing here, man. I want it in the kingdom, man. You know, because what? You know, you gonna have you say you go get some land or some shit like that. Now you gotta pay this motherfucking taxes.
Yep.
You get a car and all that shit, you gotta pay for that. And ain't nothing wrong with your car and house and stuff. But you can't let that shit be a burden unto you. If you lose it, you lose it.
Right.
And the Lord will, you know, work something out for, you know, you can continue on, man. Getting your daily bread, man.
No.
Not only this, hey, this is not our rest.
Right.
You know, so if you do get a land or a house, you know, you can't be content, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared to be uncomfortable again.
Right.
Because the Lord gives and He takes.
Right.
Just know that you're gonna lose it, man. You're gonna lose everything here in Babylon, man.
I'm a perfect witness to that, man, because the Lord gave me some things and he took it away, man. You know, because this ain't all rest, man. Because Jake get a big ass house, you know, 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath, whatever shit. He be like, now I can live comfortable, now I can finally rest. Right. Nigga, this still ain't your rest. We were put here to serve out a sentence, bro. Right. So them curses still gonna pull up on your ass whether you in your big house or not, bro.
Yeah,
right.
Nigga trying to escape prison in prison.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That nigga that goddamn escaped out his cell.
It's still in a big ass cell.
Yeah, and goddamn.
He escaped to the bigger cell.
Yeah, renovated. Y'all nigga gotta get up out this cell. Nigga that combine 5 cells together. Shit. And got a TV in there.
Nigga got mattresses together.
Yeah, he got about 5 mattresses.
They made a king size bed.
Hey, eat turkey and lamb, goddamn. You got ribs.
Goddamn.
You got cable, you got fire stick, Wi-Fi, and a phone. Yeah, goddamn. You
live prison, goddamn, still in prison.
You goddamn living better than nothing you was out here, goddamn.
Fuck this one shit. I'm gonna get up out this motherfucker. We trying to get out the prison completely, man.
Right, man.
But we don't want the curses on us. We don't want to be in the prison house. Fuck that.
Right.
Nigga, all you can do is go to the yard.
Right.
That's basically how our life is. We fucking in prison, man.
Right. And wait to get called back in.
Yeah, every day. What they do in prison? Your ass gotta get up and work.
Yup.
If you don't work, shit, you just in that motherfucker. So shit, you wanna at least pass some time, shit. I'm gonna try to get a job.
Right.
They might let me out early on good behavior. I'm gonna do everything I gotta do to get up out this motherfucker. I'm in all the little programs and shit.
Right.
Good behavior program. I'm trying to get up out this bitch, man. You know? And that's what we doing through the spirit, man. You know, we trying to get up out of hell, man.
Yeah, man.
We trying to get up out of this prison.
Good behavior and good works.
Good behavior.
Yep. Because we was already set free, man, with this truth.
Yep.
You know, we just got to physically manifest itself now, man, when your house shot come back. Because the house shot, he already paid that ransom for us, man. He already paid that price with his blood. You know, that's why we got to remember the sacrifice that Yahushua made for our unworthy asses, man. You know? Fuck his joking telling ass, right? We ain't in no joking time for no comedian.
I think Bubba Dub, that nigga.
Bubba Dub gonna get a dub missile up his ass.
I think that's why so many motherfuckers got that.
They say Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub, that new motherfucker.
Yeah, that new motherfucker. Why your ass gonna get a warhead? I got a precept back there. This is Baruch 3:8. It say, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Yeah, for a reproach, man, to correct our ass, man, because we went the fuck out, man. Why the scriptures say, blessed is he that is not offended in me, man. We understand we went the fuck out. Now we deserve what the Lord put upon us, man. We deserve that, man.
For a reproach and a curse. Yep. And to be subject to payments.
Subject to payment, man. You can't, every time you get a check, that bitch already gone.
Already fucking gone.
That bitch already gone, man. Or if you put it in your pocket got holes in it, it's gonna dwindle away somewhere else, man.
Gone.
Shit, you got high ass gas prices, food high as ever.
Gone.
You ain't even, look, you just eating for the week. You ain't paying no bills. You just eating for the week.
Right.
Your goddamn shit gone just for eating, bro. Shit. He like, damn, I ain't paying no fucking bill yet.
Don't try to go grocery shopping.
Oh.
Why they finna knock your motherfucking head out?
Especially if you're hungry.
But there's no way you finna go in the store and goddamn be able to eat lamb every day.
Right.
But shit. You better be bringing home goddamn a couple $1,000 a week.
You got to, man.
Shit, you gonna have to be bringing home at least $2,000-3,000 a week to even eat real good, man.
Yup, to even eat halfway good, man. Halfway decent, man.
So you gotta, that's why, hey, we in captivity, man. We gonna eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles.
That's right, man.
Of course, you gotta do it best as you can, but shit, hey, we in captivity, and this shit hot.
Right, man. And we gonna be in captivity till Yahweh shall come and get us, man. Our big brother, he coming to get the elect. You know, God willing, we be in that number. If not, we already know what the plan is. And we still gonna give glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for coming to get his elect, like he said he was, because his words are faithful and true, man. You know, even if we don't make it, we still gonna give all glory and praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. We tried, man. And that's the mind state you gotta be in, man.
And if I might add, shit, we supposed to get paid every day when we work before sundown. But we get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly,
salary, yearly.
Right, man.
Year 6 months.
Right, man. We in captivity, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna be required.
But finishing up this precept, it say, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh our power.
Yeah, the iniquities of our fathers, man. Because we are our forefathers, man. And we gotta bear those indignations from the Lord, man, because we sinned against him, man. Right? You know? But there's all to it, man. And we understand that. That's why this is high level thinking, bro. Like the elder Yashawamba always say, man. This is high level thinking, man. Not the average Jake can think like this, man. The average Jake is too fucking carnal, man.
Right. Hey, they don't see past America, man.
They don't have the gift.
They don't, man.
That's why they come up with that bullshit. Goddamn, live every day like you gonna die tomorrow.
Yo, yeah, that YOLO shit, man. And that's why the
That's
apostles.
some satanic shit. Like,
Oh, you good?
That's some Satan worship shit.
Con. And that's why the apostles and the elders on down say, you know, that this is higher level thinking, because this is ultimately what's gonna get us that salvation, man. You know, you can't be around here thinking carnal all the damn time, man. You know, how I'm gonna get my next riches and my next whip and all that type of dumb shit, man.
The scriptures say the ways of a man. What it say? A man thinking he do good. Roughly paraphrase, a man think he do good, but the end of his ways is death. You know, because hey, that man is carnally, man. He carnally minded, man.
Carnal mind is enmity to the Most High.
Enmity, you know? Right, man. Makes you an enemy to the Most High, man. That's it on that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the main event, man. Oh, you got something?
To back just real
Yeah, go ahead.
This Philippians chapter 3 verse 6. It says, concerning zeal, persecuting verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I count lost for Hamashiach, yea, doubtless, and I count all things but lost for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, man, because the disciples asked him, you know, what shall we receive for following you, man? We have lost all. Yahushua said, you're going to receive 100-fold, man. Right. Everything you lost, you're going to get back in some, man. You know, that's why we follow Yahushua, man.
That's being spiritually minded.
That's right, man. Right. Yeah. Because we ain't got shit here, man. Hey, man, Edomites can roll up on us right now and take off everything we got right now, man. We don't own this shit. Even though we take it home with us every night. They can pull up on our ass at our house. And we got papers to revoke this shit. You feel me?
Hey, you can
write
have
the
this
decrees.
shit.
You know?
Esau is the thief. He the thief that cometh but to steal, kill, and destroy.
Destroy, man.
And that's why I say set your affections on things above, where the thief cannot come through and steal.
Because we know this shit could be taken from us at any fucking time, man.
You got all kind of executive order. Your house can be seized.
Right.
Your car can be seized.
Lamb, children.
Your children, your food.
Yup.
So what the fuck do you have, man?
Nothing.
In the kingdom of heaven, you think we gonna have an executive order?
Right.
You know?
Right.
No,
Hell
man.
no, we ain't.
That's some unrighteous, wicked ass shit, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Right, man.
And our people finna find out. Because Esau gonna pull that shit. He ain't put that shit and write that shit in the law for that. He put them executive orders out there for nothing. Esau gonna show you dumbass niggas that he is Satan.
Yep.
That he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Since y'all want to kiss his ass, all the white man ain't all, you know.
Hey, Jake don't think Esau can do no wrong in their eyes.
Yeah, all that old dumb shit. Esau finna show your ass, man, that he is Satan's physical counterpart on the earth, man.
That's just like the young Jake at my job be telling these old bottles that shit every day, goddamn. You think the white man can't do no wrong in your eyes, bro. And then they literally think that, man. They kiss the shit out that white man ass, man. Kiss the shit out the white man ass.
No, I was gonna say them Uncle Tom, but them ain't Uncle Tom. What they call Uncle Tom was the right one, the good one.
Sambo.
Sambo, yeah.
Sambo. Coon ass
nigga.
Shuck and jive ass nigga. Uncle Tom wasn't no shuck and jive ass nigga.
Yeah. Right there, moving the ball on the tongue. This is Isaiah 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievousness. Read again, slack. Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Because basically the Edomites, man, they write these unrighteous decrees, like you said, they write these laws up. Shit, basically a birth certificate is an unrighteous fucking decree, man. Right. Social security card is an unrighteous fucking decree, man.
License.
License, driver license, fishing license.
ID, hunting license.
Hunting license, man.
All them unrighteous ass decrees.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know, land taxes.
Yep.
All that shit, unrighteous decree. When some shit yours, it's supposed to be yours.
It's supposed to be yours, yep. And that's how you know, that's how we know we ain't got no freedom here, man.
Yep. And that's how you know you don't own a bitch ass thing.
Hell no, we don't own ourselves. Right.
Shit, you gotta pay taxes on something that you own. You don't own that shit, man.
We don't own ourselves, let alone anything else, man.
Right. You know?
Right. We don't own our kids, none of that, man.
None of it.
These fucking devils own all this shit, man. And that's how the Most High designed it, man. For these fucking Edomites and these other heathens to be the whooping stick to us, man. To beat our ass when we get out of line. And that's what they did, because they can't nobody refuse the will of the Heavenly Father. Whatever He created you to do, that's what the fuck you gonna do, man. Right. You gonna stand in your lap 100%, man. Right. You know, that's why we hope that we be a part of the elect, man. Because we don't know if we gonna fall out of this truth in the long run, trying to run this spiritual race, man. The race is not won by the swift, but him that endure, man. Right. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm gonna get to a lesson. That's pretty much the, well, let's see. I get some more. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the day which shall come from far?
Yeah, that's because the Lord doing it. What you gonna do if the Lord bringing it? All you can do is pray to the Lord if you're an Israelite, for Him to have mercy on you.
That's how you know the Lord of Jake. He say, what the fuck you gonna do in the day of, when I pull up, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
In the day of visitation.
Yeah, when I come see your ass.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna do
shit. When I come see your ass, Jake. You know how Jake like to talk.
Yeah, Jake me today, shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, drop the addy, shit.
Yeah.
Lord got
Drop
the
the location.
Drop it low.
Yeah. Hey, it's full-blooded Jake right here, bro. It says, and what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? That's the thermonuclear missile, man. It says, which shall come from far, to whom will ye flee for help? Who the fuck you gonna run to for help, man? Who the fuck you gonna call? When this is the Lord bringing all these things about, man.
What that one song, who can we run to? And later be saying,
Yeah.
The saddest empty space.
There's gonna be a lot of goddamn empty space.
That's escape, goddamn.
There's gonna be a lot of
Look,
empty
that's
space.
the spirit though.
Yeah,
The name of the group is Escape. Hey, that's Tiny and them. That T.I. wife, Tiny.
That
and
is.
Candy. Yeah,
Damn, I ain't know. I just know the song.
Hey, I'm old school. I remember that shit. That's Escape, bro.
Yeah,
Where the fuck you going to escape to?
To share this empty space. There's
From
gonna be
the
a
mouth.
lot of empty space, goddamn.
That's it.
That's
That-
what it will.
They gonna be looking for a man of the Lord in that day.
It says, and where will ye leave your glory? Without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And the Lord's hand is stretched out still, man. Right? Why? Because the destruction haven't came yet, man. The mark, the Karama hasn't been implemented yet, man. The Lord's hand is still stretched out, man. You still have grace periods, so to say,
Yeah,
man.
the Lord hand stretched out through his men on the highways ahead.
Right.
The Lord will pardon them.
Yup.
But the men of the Lord, you know, all the camps, not
Yup.
just GMS, all the camps still out teaching
Yup.
that you are an Israelite. Repent, for the Lord is going to return and destroy this place.
That's right, man.
You know, all the camps they teach that.
Yo,
You know,
yo.
that's the Lord hand stretched out, man.
All right.
Showing now people who not in this thing mercy.
Yo.
Repent, come back to me. You know, learn my name, learn this, learn that. Before it's too late. You know?
But I mentioned that the Karama hasn't been implemented yet, and the destruction hasn't come, but ultimately the famine of the word hasn't came yet. Because like you said, this is the Lord's hand still stretched out by the camp still being out on the highways and byways, man. You know, the famine of the word hasn't came just yet, man.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. No, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. It say, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. You know, and you know, the Lord got his hands stretched out still, man. He don't want his people to die, man. But you 2/3, y'all are rebellious as hell, man. You know, so hey, it ain't gonna be no trust but for the Lord to kill you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause it's like you got I was just gonna say, real quick, you know, the 2/3, the Lord didn't give them faith, the gift of faith. So, I lost my train of thought. Like, that shit be coming, man.
Yeah,
It's a spirit like the wind.
Spirit like the wind, boy. It's coming and go, boy. You gotta be cooking with that. They come back to you.
We doing that digital currency, though.
Yeah, go on. We're gonna get to the main topic at hand, man, because these are the times, man. This digital currency, which is an abomination, man. You know, they're trying to crash the fiat dollar.
Y'all really got the executive order? Executive order, I don't know what it was. It's an executive order that's supposed to get implemented for mine.
Oh yeah.
One knows some shit.
Nah, pull it up.
Try to pull it up, the executive order. You can go into it, you can get, you can find the executive order.
But I'm in Wikipedia, you know.
Executive order and put in CBDC.
I just searched up digital currency in Wikipedia. It say digital.
Hold on. Tell them what you talking about. Tell them what you
Yeah.
don't think you heard it. Yeah, hold it.
I just searched up digital currency in Wikipedia. Alright. And it say digital currency, alright, digital money, electronic money, or electronic currency is any currency, money or money-like assets that is primarily managed, stored, or exchanged on digital computer systems.
Yo, that's the time we getting ready to come into, man. Hey, the CBDC, the central bank digital currency is not It's not a conspiracy, man.
Yeah, we wanna,
This is finna become real life, you know, maybe by the end of this year, or maybe it's been talks, it's gonna be maybe the middle of next year, 2023, man. You know, hopefully it's soon, because we know without this coming into play, we ain't gonna get our kingdom, man. You know, so the faster Yahweh Hashem y'all shall speed up these prophecies, the faster we can get the kingdom, man.
And you know, we being watchmen, you know, if you pay attention, everything happened in these other countries before it come to this great kingdom here in America, man.
It be trial runs.
Right. You know, they running trials to see, you know, to see the reaction, you know, the outcome of things, man.
You know, the masses is gonna accept it.
Right.
Or not accept it.
Right. And it here in America, it's gonna be 10 times worse, man. If not more, man. You know? But it say, especially over the internet, types of digital currency includes cryptocurrency.
See, cryptocurrency one of them. So all you motherfuckers talking about that Bitcoin shit. Bitcoin leads to the corruption, man. Bitcoin leads to the corruption. If you got Bitcoin and you in the truth, you might well forget about it, man. Leave the bullshit where it's at, man. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin was only designed for you to get some of that shit for a little while, but when this corruption come into play, leave that shit alone, man. Or you gonna find yourself getting pricked inside of your hand or your forehead.
Right, man.
Because you want to keep your goddamn digital currency, your cryptocurrency.
Right.
Your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Shanu, whatever that bullshit called.
Right. The racks you holding up to your ear.
Yeah. And like I saw another article where they said the Bahamas was the first ones to accept that I think the CBDC. They got a coin called the sand dollar, I believe. Let me see what it was. Yeah. It's called let's see if I can find it real quick.
Well,
that's what it's called. It says central bank digital currency, the first nationwide CBDC in the world has been launched by the Bahamas, and it's called the sand dollar. Because they on the island, get it? Sand dollar. They on the island. The sand dollar. Yeah.
It's a virtual currency and central bank digital currency. Digital currency may be recorded on a distributed database on the internet, and a centralized electronic computer database.
And then they want to say that the Bitcoin and all that shit is decentralized. That's a motherfucking lie. Right. Anything going down in this man's kingdom, that shit is centralized.
Especially dealing with buying and selling.
Right. Right, because that shit leads to the mark, man.
Like Esau ain't got his hands in on the international bankers ain't got their hands in on that shit.
They the one created that dumb shit.
Yeah, they created and gave you the goddamn condition of mind.
That's right.
They got their
even if it is what it is, even if it is what he said,
decentralized.
Even if it is, it's just like that, so you can be like, yeah, this
Let's
is
get into it.
Yeah. So when he want to get rid of this shit, he can get rid of it whenever he wants.
Fuck yeah.
Bitcoin at an all-time low. You know? So he can goddamn bring that shit back down to a penny, and motherfuckers who bought it at 20,000, 50,000, 10,000. You done lost every fucking thing, goddamn. You know? Shit. Esau can do away with it completely. Like, it ain't no more Bitcoin. That shit, you can't buy nothing with Bitcoin no more. If all the countries say you can't buy nothing with Bitcoin, goddamn it, you can't buy nothing with Bitcoin.
Facts.
It's a centralized electronic computer database owned by a company or a bank within digital files or even on a stored value card.
bro.
It say digital currencies exhibit properties similar to traditional currencies, but generally do not have a physical form. Unlike currencies,
So it ain't fucking real.
Right.
You know?
It's digital.
Yeah.
It's digital.
Why would you want some shit that's digital?
Right.
That's total control.
It is.
You know?
It is.
That's total, absolute, total control.
And whose data bank is it stored on? Not yours.
Yeah.
Right. It's
That's-
stored on the man data bank.
That's why them elites say, give me control of a nation's money. I don't give a fuck who makes the law.
Right.
And let me get that bread up out. Let me control that bread. I don't care who makes the law.
Right.
Because if I got control of that bread, I'm going to manipulate the law.
Yo.
They can make any law they want, goddamn. Come, goddamn, okay, shit. You want to make that dumbass law, goddamn, funds getting cooked
Yo.
for everything, goddamn.
that's
Okay,
what
well,
they-
look, goddamn, what law y'all want to put this in? Okay.
And that's like they telling, I saw a video Kodor Shapar made. I think that's his name. She like if I butchered it, but he dropped a video saying basically like all these motherfuckers that got millions of dollars of shit, they gonna have to cash that shit in, trade that shit in, man, for this CBDC. But look though, look, thank you. When wasn't that shit on your goddamn on your Karabma, man?
Yeah, 300 CBDC.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm
They don't
saying.
think gonna cost 300 CBDC. 300,000. 300,000.
They took 10% away from your
Yeah.
ass.
Shit, more than 10.
Yeah, that boy
Them
too.
bitches left you a goddamn nigga.
Exhausted. They left no
They
fuckers
left you
exhausted.
with 10% or something.
Yeah, they left you with 10%.
About
That's what I mean.
10% or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. They exhausted your funds. That's what they call it.
They just raped your
They
ass.
ripped your ass off, bro. Hey, that's the devil, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible talking about, bro.
Y'all better stop playing with Unc. Y'all
Yeah,
know
yeah.
how Unc get down. That
Big
nigga
brother.
unrighteous as hell, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
Change spots.
Get back in the digital currency.
Alright.
That's all that is.
Alright. It say, but generally do not have a physical form, unlike currencies with printed banknotes.
So like, if I can add though, another thing about this CBD, you think they gonna just say, oh yeah, CBDC. Boom, you got the CBDC, you download the app. No, that nigga gon' shit. But before you can do anything, you gotta get this like Apostle Ron, this C-hip. You know? You gotta get this Dorito chip, man. Inserted in you, man. No dip. The Lord coming with the dip.
You want the spicy kind or you want the cool ranch?
Don't be spicy, man.
You want the flaming hot?
Yeah, that flaming hot dip.
Flaming hot cool
Big
ranch.
bowl of dip. Chips mixed in the dip.
Yeah, jalapeno cheese.
Yeah.
It say, but generally do not have a physical form, unlike currencies with printed banknotes or minted coins.
Yeah, printed banknotes and minted coins is gonna be a thing on the fucking bag, bro. And don't none of these motherfuckers see it, man.
No.
Like I said, they want to go see Big Duke, Big Who? The comedian over there? Big Boom or some guy. So they want to, these motherfuckers over, they blind, bro. They want to go see.
Dub.
Yeah, Bubba Dub. They want to go see Bubba Dub over there at the goddamn comedy show. Laughing and shit. We ain't in the time of murder.
Yeah, they I don't know if it's this week, but somebody, they playing band.
Hey, we gonna use it as his ass to come in this week.
Yeah.
Cause his ass coming one of these weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna get caught like a thief in the motherfucking night listening to goddamn Bubba Gump over there.
Laughing their ass off. Bruce.
Shit.
Hey, the scripture tell you what it says at the end of the laugh is
Heaven is heaven is the sadness, man.
They gotta go home.
Yeah. Stay in the fucking place.
I know I got all these bills.
Right. I've been out there, bitch, at the comedy show. I done spent, I know, goddamn, about $300.
Yeah.
Met a
That
couple
I
of
didn't
bitches I bought
have.
drinks for. You know, all kinds of dumb shit, man.
Hey, you might as well go on here and continue to be, you know, in that heavy spirit, you know, with money in your pocket. Then to go out and have a good time and goddamn shit.
$50 in your damn
Hey,
pocket.
at the end of the day, goddamn, you got $28 in your pocket because you done went out and did this. And reality that sunk in. I wish I wouldn't even did that, goddamn.
That's that sadness, you know, after that murder, man.
Right, man.
You know? Hey, these scriptures are real, man.
It say this lack of physical, this lack of physical form allows nearly instantaneous transactions.
Okay, it allows instantaneous transactions because it's over a database, man.
Right, man.
That lets you know that they can instantaneously put some shit on your shit, or they can instantaneously take some shit off your shit.
You know what? You got it.
No, you got it.
How they instantaneously gonna come through that 6G, man, that they speaking about already, man.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, so ultimately with this CBDC, it's the devil giving you permission for anything you want.
Right.
So
right.
if he allow you to obtain something, it's because he gave you permission to obtain.
Right.
Because you really ain't got nothing.
Right. Yeah.
You just going. That's why I talking about a social credit score and all that shit.
Yeah.
You going asking permission for a bag of rice.
Right.
Some tea.
Right.
You know.
And we were watching the video when we were sitting in the car about it was a female going into it and how the social credit score going to tie in with that. Like say like you can't try to uprise against the government on this shit, man. Because it's gonna knock your social credit score down and it's gonna deplete your fucking funds. Whatever funds you got on that corral, man.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to drive.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to catch the wave bus.
Yep.
The same shit that happened in China, the same shit coming over here, man.
And a good example of that is to go watch Demolition Man, man.
Right.
That movie there, man. How when Wesley Snipes was saying them cussing words and shit, be like, motherfucker, and then you get one demerit. You pull a little ticket out the little machine and shit. He just kept pulling them so he could have something to wipe his ass with. But that's how it's gonna be, man.
Right.
This shit real, man. This shit ain't no conspiracy, man.
That's why Klaus Schwab said, goddamn, you will own nothing
no
if you
fucking theory.
Right. That's what I meant. Water.
Just like China.
Yeah.
And you got Jake, they think they free as a bitch over there.
Yeah, come.
We free. We ain't like China or Russia.
Shit,
nigga, Esau finna show you goddamn who he is.
Right.
They gonna be speaking on China and Russia. All they know, goddamn, they ain't got chains around their neck.
The thing about it, them motherfuckers over there in Asia, they ain't as proud as these Americans. Why? Because they don't have fucking weapons, man. Them motherfuckers can't have weapons like motherfuckers over here. See, that's what give these Americans all their pride. They know they got all the ARs, all the AKs, all the shotguns, all the 357s, pistols, rocket launchers, grenade launchers,
switches,
bulletproof vests, armored tanks, armored vehicles,
night
308. Man, these motherfuckers ready to go to war with this
That's
bitch,
why
man.
it's gonna go down so bad over here. It's gonna be a real war zone out there.
Yeah, man.
Like, when it go down, it's gonna fucking go down. It ain't gonna be no kind of...
Right.
When it really go down, it's gonna be
it ain't gonna be no turning this bitch back now.
Yeah, it gonna be just like some military, goddamn. You gonna be like, God damn, where we at? In the war zone? You go to certain hoods and you be like, damn, where the fuck we at? Niggas shooting like a motherfucker. Like, God damn, like we at in the conflict,
The conflict
zone. In the conflict zone, goddamn. In the Middle East, so goddamn. And that's just what Jake
Gaza Strip.
You know, Esau ain't even splatting shit right now.
Right.
When Esau pull his shit out, you gonna be like, oh, hell nah. That bitch gonna pull out some real artillery for your ass. Esau gonna pull down the street with a gun on top of his shit. Shit, pull out a tank. Esau really got, that shit ain't no game, bro. Look it up on the internet. Esau got shit like that in real life, man.
Yeah, man.
Shoot a big ass 50.
Ooh, 50 goddamn BMG.
Yeah, sitting on top of that big dumb ass 50, goddamn.
Bullets on your fucking cell phone,
Shoot
man.
through the fucking tree, man. Knock the house off the head, off the foundation, man.
Hell yeah, man. That's crazy, man. Ain't this shit real?
It say, this lack of physical form allows nearly instantaneous transactions over the internet and removes the cost associated with distributing.
Internet of Things.
Right.
Over the internet. Everything gonna be connected to the Internet of Things. Fourth Industrial Revolution.
That's right.
It say, and remove the cost associated with distributing notes and coins, usually not issued by a governmental body. Virtual currencies are not considered a legal tender, and they enable ownership transfer across governmental borders.
Right.
It say this type of currency may be used by physical goods.
Okay, let's start right there. Physical goods. Tap on that. Tap on goods. Physical goods. Because, hey, this is what it's coming down to, man. Read that.
It say in economics, goods are items that satisfy human wants.
Goods that satisfy human wants.
Not only wants, your fucking needs.
Necessities.
You know?
Okay, so let's say a canned good. A can, something simple as a canned good, bro. Of beans, of green beans, of corn. What else you got? Goddamn
mixed vegetables.
Mixed vegetables.
Carrots.
Just some goddamn soup.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Potatoes,
Right.
beef,
Yeah, because these are the things, these are the physical goods that they're gonna use against you to take that corruption, man, to take that digital currency, man. This is what's coming into play, man. Because we're gonna get in the scriptures. Got it?
It say, and provide use utility, for example, to a consumer making a purchase of a satisfying product.
A purchase of a satisfying product, man. And we know in Revelation 13th chapter, say you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade without this shit, man. You know? Let's go ahead and pull that out.
And what can a product satisfy? Your hunger and your thirst.
That's right, man.
Esau finna get your ass out.
Then that's why the Lord say, man cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of my mouth.
See,
and he said, if you hungry, come to me. I am the bread. I am the water.
So we just gonna trust in the Lord, and we gonna, you know, we ain't gonna do a bitch ass thing, but the Lord gonna show you. Lord willing, we're part of that number. The Lord gonna show you what you get for trusting in the Lord.
Right.
Because shit, even if you do take the sea hill, you know, the crowd.
Right.
Hey, that ain't guaranteed Esau gonna feed your mug ass.
That's right.
Esau still gonna starve motherfuckers out.
Yeah, because
you know?
it's the Lord's
we got
plan
that,
ultimately.
We got that too.
Yeah, so like, it's the Lord's plan ultimately. If the Lord want to put the spirit on this goddamn devil to still starve your ass, even though you took this shit, that's the Lord's plan. For you to still goddamn starve, man.
Because, so like if I can add, Esau has no room for you fucking Americans in his new world order.
He don't, man.
Esau finna, that's why it's gonna be so bad. Esau know it's gonna be so bad over here. Because these people proud as hell, all that patriot shit.
Yup.
They ain't got no room for that in the new world order.
Right.
They ain't want no fucking patriots.
They want total
shit.
subjection.
Yeah, they want motherfuckers who gonna submit.
Yup.
You know, the 5% that survive in America, what they planning on, they might allow them in, come round them up. But ain't nobody gonna survive in America if the Lord don't deliver.
Right, man. Right.
Got back y'all what y'all just saying about the money. This Haggai 1 and
you got it.
It's Haggai 1 and 5. Now therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Just like the brother saying, don't matter these millionaires, they got millions of dollars. When they transfer over to that digital currency, Esau gonna give them however the fuck much he wanna give them. It ain't. Yeah.
He might take this shit all the way to zero.
Yeah, especially these rich niggas, motherfuckers like LeBron and Michael Jordan. Man, Esau probably finna do so much. Esau probably finna pull a goddamn goddamn Houdini on these niggas, man. When he implement shit, y'all ain't getting shit.
Yeah. Scripture say, never trust thy enemy.
Y'all had y'all time, we gave y'all had a great time with the other one. Now we on to something else. We don't need y'all to entertain us.
Oh.
Or we don't need all y'all. That's me. Shit, we don't know how that shit going on.
Hey, and if I can add real, that's the Lord judging 2/3 of Israel. Yeah.
Especially sellout.
Yeah, because they made a covenant with death, man. That death is not that death is not gonna pass by you, so to say.
That covenant with death shall not be disobeyed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's as far as the poor people, they might come at you with your reparations you've been waiting on.
Yeah.
Hey, you get
devil
this,
gonna use some
hey,
deceivery,
reparations.
man. Yeah. Devil gonna use some damn cunning tactics, man.
Yeah, hey, like the scripture said, if it was possible, he would deceive the very elect.
Well,
If you don't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
your
your
ass is out of here.
done.
You out of here.
Esau got you. Or
Got
you
you.
got.
You don't
Nigga,
stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
yeah,
Yep.
motherfucker took the jail for a donut, man.
for a 10-pack.
Free blunt.
Yo.
Shit, goddamn Happy Meal.
Oh shit, I
Yep.
get some of that gag, guy. Nigga in California. Oh shit, I get a free lap dance.
No, those some lame ass tactics Esau was coming with, bro.
Motherfucker went for that shit.
Hey,
I get
lame shit.
$500.
You mean tell me I get a 2-piece and a large soda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free burger.
Free burger.
A chicken sandwich.
Not even a combo, free burger,
A
man.
free hamburger.
That shit crazy.
Esau finna goddamn do it, but he really gonna do it with that chip.
Yeah.
He gonna come with some real.
He gon' see that shit with light work, though. Because he knows a lot of stupid, dumbfounded motherfuckers in America, man. That was light work. But Esau finna come with the real fucking deal this time, man. Because this is prophecy this man finna come with, no? Alright. You guys want it? Get back in the economic group. Alright.
It say, to a consumer making a purchase of a satisfied product, a common distinction is made between goods which are transferable and services which are not transferable.
And that bit wasn't going nowhere.
It was going on.
He goddamn straight pipe that
shit
bitch.
was loud.
It say a good is an economic good if it is useful to people but scarce in relation to its demand, so that human effort is required to obtain it.
Right. So I'll grab the scarcity. It says scarcity as an economic concept refers to the basic fact of life that there exists only a finite amount of human and non-human resources which the best technical knowledge is capable of using to produce only limited maximum amounts of each economic good. If the conditions of scarcity didn't exist and an infinite amount of every good could be produced or human wants fully satisfied, there would be no economic goods, i.e. goods that are relatively scarce. Scarcity is the limited availability of a commodity which may be in demand in the market or by the commons. Scarcity also includes an individual's lack of resources to buy commodities. It says an individual's lack of resources to buy commodities. So when they get ready to switch this system over, you're gonna have a lack of resources to buy these commodities, man. So guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to go and get the new, you're gonna have to go and be a part of the new system that was implemented to even be a part of, to even be able to get those commodities, to even be able to get the resources to get those commodities, man. That's what it's going into, man. That's what we getting ready to, these are the times we getting ready to go into, man. And they are right upon our doorstep right now, man. So that's good on that. You can get back into the first one. We was at digital currency.
It say this type of currency may be used to buy physical goods and services, but may also be restricted to certain commodities, such as for use inside an online game. It say digital money can either be centralized, where there is a central point of control over the money supply.
Yeah, one world, the one world government, one world order, NWO, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It say, for instance, a bank or decentralized, where the control over the money supply is predetermined or agreed upon democratically.
Democratically, man. All that Democratic and Republican shit is about to be a thing of the past, man.
They both work at the same goal.
For the beast system, man.
Democrat and Republican, same damn thing.
Right, yo. Left wing, right wing, same bird, man.
Same eagle.
That bitch flying well.
Yeah.
It's in coordination and working together.
Yeah,
The right wing ain't working against the left one, and the left
Right.
one ain't working against the right one. They flying this fucking people together, man.
It's just you stupid ass people that are against each other, man. Out of sync. It's divide and conquer. And they divided you stupid motherfucker very well, man. They had us divided, you know. But through the spirit of power, or Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we coming back together, man, building this third temple, man, this spiritual temple. With Yahweh Shah being the cornerstone. We don't go down there and take part in that stupid ass caucusing system, man. That fucking voting system, man. We know through the scripture that the Lord say don't set them motherfuckers over us, man. Right. So all you niggas running down there to them fucking polls, you can die at them polls,
We
man.
can make a change for the future. Bitch, you been voting all these years and ain't shit changed. Shit, weed is slavery, no more weed.
Shit.
Bitch, shut the
All you niggas is slave in your mind.
Hey,
Hey, Yahweh Shah coming to put your ass to death.
They still want to be slaves. They goddamn turn they chains into gold chains.
Right.
Iced out chains. You motherfuckers still goddamn slave in the mind.
Right.
And them niggas goddamn with all that money, they super slaves.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, them niggas ain't got no motherfucker. You might think they living a life, but no, them motherfuckers catching pure hell.
But the thing about it, who to say you buying real fucking diamonds, man?
And
You could be
diamonds
buying crystals.
it's inexpensive any fucking way. A diamond ain't no precious.
No.
It is, but it ain't.
But yeah.
Diamonds are plentiful.
Yeah.
That's why they use diamonds because they can get so many of them.
That's right.
It's a nice looking stone, but it ain't opal.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It
Ethiopian over
it
there.
ain't no real. It ain't rubies.
Right. It ain't no emeralds.
When you see the queen,
Sapphire.
Right.
when you see the queen of wherever bitch from, the queen of England, when you see that hoe walking with that
You
crown,
know Wales.
that bitch ain't got no diamonds in that motherfucker. That hoe got fat ass rubies and stone.
Sapphire.
That motherfucker got
Citrus quartz.
yeah, that bitch got real. And if she do got a diamond, that bitch gonna have some color to it.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna just be no white diamond.
They gonna be big as fuck, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that diamond shit, that shit ain't, even if it is big, it's really worthless, man.
Right.
It ain't, diamond shouldn't be what they charge.
What they cost it, yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't spend goddamn $30,000
Right.
on some diamond teeth, man. You getting fucked, man.
Yeah.
Because diamonds ain't really all that like they act like.
Because they ain't really rare earth minerals for real, man. You know?
They say you can make them out of what? Coal
Yep.
and the pressure.
Yep. How y'all doing? See, you came back.
This is my other son. I wanted him to meet you all.
Okay, then. How you doing, brother? Yeah. What's up, bro? Yeah. Glad y'all came back. Yeah, we just going into that digital currency that they getting ready to come out with. You know, y'all heard about that?
I mean, you hear
It's basically what it is they getting ready to crash the dollar. They finna get ready to implement a new system. under the New World Order, they're gonna crash the dollar. And they're gonna bring this digital currency, which is I know you done heard of like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that stuff. All that stuff leads to the mark of the beast. You know, the mark of the beast is that microchip that they're gonna implant inside of your hand or your forehead. They're gonna try to, Yep. But that's what we was getting into before y'all walked up and stuff. But
I got that other piece.
yeah, go ahead. Get what you got.
And this is an executive order that just got put into place. Biden signed upon. I don't know when it's gonna be enacted.
Because they doing it while all the people they ain't paying attention, and they signing different laws into place. It's gonna affect the people. You got it. Wait till they pass by.
Website apnews.com to say the facts. In March, Biden, that's 3 months ago, say Biden signed Executive Order 14067 titled Ensuring Responsible Development of Digital Assets. The long anticipated executive order called on government agencies to look at the risks and benefits of digital currencies. It says 5 months later, social media users are spreading unsupported theories about what the order will do. It says your paper money will become worthless. It's going to be replaced with Biden bucks. It says, read one Shirley Facebook post which added that programmable digital tokens would be able to turn off your account whenever they want using a social credit score system.
Right.
A global cashless society is being rolled out possibly in December 2022. Another post claim.
December
Well, we
2022.
do know that. No, we know the Bible tells us about the cash going to be thrown on the streets, right? And it's going to be worthless.
Right. Yep.
So.
Yeah, cash is about to become obsolete. And basically, like we were saying, that's the mark of the beast going into Revelation, the 13th chapter, but we ain't going to be able to buy, sell, or trade without it.
Right.
You want to get that.
This Revelation chapter 13.
Because that's basically why we don't agree with those other councils, because they don't go into this like they should. You know, they saying like the mark of the beast is basically a white woman or something like that. You know, something simple. Right. But we teach the 100% truth of what the Bible teaches us, about what the Bible is saying. You know, starting with our elder apostle on down to our younger brothers, we teaching the 100% truth, and we explain it to our people what the actual mark of the beast is.
We giving our people warning before it happens.
Right.
Because if we don't warn our people, then their blood gonna be upon our heads.
Right.
And all these councils who not warning the people, this the greatest prophecy that we waiting on, and that's the MOTB. If you take it, you can't repent from taking it.
Right.
So why would you not be warning your people, letting them know what it is, you know?
Right.
So we gotta do this.
And we gonna get the judgment out of the Bible that's gonna happen for people that's gonna take that.
This Revelation chapter 13 and verse, we're gonna get straight to it. 16 to say, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or save, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that mark, when you go into that word for mark right there, is corral. And you go into the word corral, you go into insertion, stake, or palisade, something basically like a needle. They gonna stick something in you. And that's all they talk about. They starting to kind of throw it out in the news and stuff. If you watching, like if you paying attention to that, because the Lord commanded us to be upon our watch. So when these things come upon us, we'll be aware of, and we can reject it and continue after the Lord. You know?
Like
because
you got it. You know, like the brother saying, that word karagma is like a carving in your flesh, and in Leviticus 19 and 28 it say we not supposed to receive no. That's a commandment. We can't get nothing carved in our flesh. You know, so that's going against
no tattoos, none of that. That's
Right.
going into basically like tattoos and stuff like that. That's in the biblical law.
And see what the Quran was really going into is back in the ancient times when you was a slave. I mean, when you was say you was in debt or whatever, and you had to sell yourself into servitude under somebody else. You work off a certain amount of time. Either you can basically be released from slavery, or you can stay with your master. And what they did was they inserted an awl into your ear and pierced your ear and I guess they put a ring or something on it to make to identify you. You want to be a permanent slave unto your master, and that's basically what the MOTB is. It's a digital awl. You're receiving that digital mark, and so the Lord gonna look at you. Okay, you want to serve your enemy. You made yourself a permanent servant unto him. Right. So I can't. When I come back, I can't take you with me because you received his mark. Yeah. So you denied me and went after him. You can only you gotta pick. You gonna choose the Lord, or you gonna choose this system, this man and his mark.
So basically, we got to be ready to get this system up once they crash the dollar, because it's gonna come. We got to be ready to get this system up. You know, we gonna lose a lot of things. We gonna lose houses, cars, whatever we think we possess. You know, but we got to still trust in the Lord, man, because that's Him bringing us through that fiery furnace of adversity.
The scriptures say, through much tribulation shall we receive the kingdom.
Right.
Of heaven.
Right. Because let's say how we do in the world, you're not gonna hang with somebody or call them your friend without proving them first. Proving that they are really your friends. If they'll snitch on you, you know what I'm saying, something like that, or that nature.
They with you in the times of hardship.
Yeah, hardship, you know. Or when you come into a piece of money, or they just around you to spend what you got, or if they were really there for you before you received all that, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord is getting ready to prove us. He's getting ready to prove who really worship Him and who really has faith in Him. That's why He's bringing this about. See, this is the Lord's doing. This ain't Satan doing. This is the Lord doing.
And like the Lord say, He that keepeth my word unto the end, the same shall be saved. Rough and paraphrase.
And also say, the same that keeping my word, I shall keep from the hour of temptation.
Hour of temptation. Yep. That's
I'll grab that.
That's what we talking about.
But you can grab that Revelation 14, going into the judgment of receiving it. That's why we so hard and heavy about the MOTB. That's why the Apostle Tahar start with him, because he the main one who push it. Like, he always talking about it. Because if you take it, this is what you're gonna receive, you know? And if you don't take it, that's the Lord where you get it.
This is Revelation 14, starting at verse 9. It say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
And the beast is going into the revised Roman Empire. This system that we up under, America, NATO, EU, which soon finna be the New World Order. And China, Russia, all these countries gonna be a part of it. The world is a stage, so they got them fighting against each other. People actually dying, but that's just how this man get down. He's sacrificing a lot of people to keep people confused, so to speak. Right. So when he bring this thing in, he wants people to just think that it's just going crazy, and we need some help. We need a solution to this problem. Right. See, he causing the problem, and he gonna come with the solution at the same time.
It's called order out of chaos. You ever been in the military? Okay, so you should be familiar with NATO and the EU and all that. Yep. Yeah. That's the beast right there.
Beast system.
Yeah.
Reading over on Revelation 14, verse 9, it say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
Because see, Christianity teaches us that the mark of the beast is 666. That's part of it. That's not all of it. It's going to be a literal mark. It's going to be a literal thing that they're going to put inside of your hand.
You got people saying the mark of the beast is Christianity or this system. You know, people saying all kind of stuff, but it got to be a physical mark because we've been Christians before. So we received that mark. I know I came out Christianity, I'm pretty sure y'all, you know, we all was Baptist or Methodist, so that means we can't be saved. Because the Lord said if you receive that mark, we all have been baptized and brought up in the church. So we received the mark if that was the mark of the beast.
Right.
And how can you not buy and sell if you, I'm a Christian, what you gonna walk in the store? I'm a Christian now. You know, so we know that can't be it.
That can't be it.
It gotta be something physical dealing with money.
Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Okay, Christianity teaches us that that's hell. See, hell is not a literal place where you go and burn forever. Hell is only a condition that we're in now. Because by us being the Lord's chosen people, he created us to be above all nations on the face of the planet. See, what Christianity don't teach is the Most High is a racist. You never heard that in your Christian church. I never heard it in the Christian church. But we can prove through the scriptures that the Lord, and bringing out the definition of a racist, and then going to get the scriptures to back what we're saying, that the Lord is a racist. He is only for his people. He said that in Matthew 15 and 24. But
say all the nations are excluded.
Right.
And like a drop that falling from a vessel. So if that ain't a racist statement, I don't know what it is.
Right.
You know, so the Lord created these nations for his people's sake, to be our servants.
To be our servants.
You know, but we went off and, you know.
Yeah, we're going to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. We're not going to be angels like the Christian church teaches us. Right. We're going to have physical bodies. We're going to be in rulership.
Yeah, just like we in this man's kingdom.
Yep.
He have a physical kingdom.
Yep.
Well, they got the finer things. You know, you see them, they on, you know, in they boats. It's a Monday. You headed for work. He riding on the boat.
We're just standing here in just 30 minutes. But this, you want Revelation 3 and 10? Oh, you had some more on that.
I had one more verse.
Go ahead.
I think we got it.
Verse 11, it say, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name.
Yeah, because that right there is going into thermonuclear destruction. That's going to be the judgment for receiving the mark of the beast. Because contrary to popular belief, this country is going to go into World War III. Right. And America is Babylon in the scriptures. When the scriptures talk about Babylon, you got a physical Babylon, and you got America, that's Babylon the great city.
All Babylon mean is Babal, which go into confusion.
Right.
That's all Babylon mean. And if this ain't the land of confusion, I don't know where it's at.
Right. Because first and foremost, you don't know what's a woman. You don't know what's a man. So that's confusing within itself. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, but like I was saying, the judgment for receiving that mark is going to be thermonuclear destruction during World War III. Because the Lord got missiles on deck, and he gonna allow Russia to shoot over here. Russia and all the other nations, even America allies, gonna shoot missiles on this place, and that's what's gonna bring upon that lake of fire. Say like if you throw a rock in a lake, a puddle of water, what it's gonna do is gonna splash up, then it's gonna make that ripple effect. That's the same thing a nuclear missile do when it hit land.
Wind coming off of it.
Yep. Destroying wind and make a mushroom cloud. Yep. That's the lake of fire. Hell is not a literal place where you're going to burn forever.
And then your spirit is a fire. So how can you burn if you're not in the flesh no more when you die? If you're not in the flesh, how can you burn? You ain't in the flesh, you just a spirit. That's why when you alive, your body is hot. When you die, your body get cold because their spirit leave the body. They keep your body warm. They keep it alive.
I got you. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. It says, Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie, because we live in the biggest case of identity theft ever. I know you know that, right? Because those people over there in our homeland, which is Israel, they say that they are the Jews, but they say that they are Jewish. When you look at the 3-letter suffix ish, it means pertaining to or something like.
Type.
Not really the actual thing, you know what I'm saying? We are the real Jews that the Bible talk about. They got their land during the Balfour Declaration during 1948. That's why we call them 1948ers. They got their land through a political exercise, basically.
They basically got it through them unrighteous
decree, right.
What was their God?
Yep.
Unrighteous decree.
It says, we say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, because the Heavenly Father loves only us, his people. He don't love them people over there. They are heathens. It says, verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, meaning keeping all the commandments to the best of your ability, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is when they implement that CBDC, that digital currency, the mark of the beast. You know, that's gonna be the hour of temptation, because you're gonna be tempted to take it. Let's say like right now they planning a famine. They trying to starve people out. If you starving, you're gonna do anything to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever been hungry to the point to where you're willing to do whatever to get something to eat, man. You know? Hey, it's gonna get real out here. It says, I will also keep them from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, this is the Lord getting ready to try us, the trial of faith. You know, this is only a test. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And hold that fast is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Lord has given us. Okay?
I was just to say real quick, just like I say in Leviticus 19:28, when you're supposed to receive that. So that's part of us keeping that faith, you know. The Lord trying us to see. That word temptation means enticement, somebody trying to entice you to sin, you know, like they say with the food.
And that's why you pray.
We're gonna go. I'm sorry.
I think so. I think you may be alright.
You want to go get to where you
let him sit down for a minute.
I said take this out.
Yeah, you still want medical attention, or you think you'll be
No,
alright?
we'll be okay. Thank you. Done.
Alright, thank you.
What's wrong? What you have? Take this
Anybody
out.
got some water? Anybody got no water for him?
You got some water in?
Yeah.
Let go and wrap it up.
Alright, come. Well, the point was been made. So we're gonna close out. Hopefully this lesson has been edified through the spirit and power. Y'all by some y'all shot. We're gonna give all glory, honor, and praise to Ship. Oh, slack. Turn to the east. Okay, come. We're gonna give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, by Ship, Yahweh, by Ship, Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone, teaching who will. Peace, blessings, safe, taste of the hope elect. Shalom.